We've now got Mike Melia again from Lloyd's TSB, who's now going to give us a bit more information about personal residential, I think residential mortgages, etc. Mike Melia.
Thank you. Okay, thanks everybody. So what I'm going to talk about is more the residential mortgages rather than commercial lending, and as you'll see on the slide, just about what mortgages we actually offer. So we do mortgages for house purchase. We are looking at remortgage business, which is where we're actively looking at deepening the relationships with our colleagues and the customers. Further borrowing, so on existing mortgages, buy-to-lets. We are also open the first-time buyers, so we're looking at our lender hand and local lender hand scheme, which I'll explain as well. Now, my part in the bank is I manage a team of 8 staff at the moment across the branches in South Yorkshire. Due to the demand, because we are so busy at the minute, we are taking on another 2 full-time members of staff, which should be up and running in July. So we definitely are keeping busy with the mortgage business. On the next slide, obviously I'll not bore you with the detail, but this is the maximum limits that we can offer in terms of loan to value. Now these are, I just need to stress, they are the maximum, so they are subject to credit score, but in terms of us lending, we will go up to 90% on house purchase and same on remortgage business. And just in terms of helping people out there that are struggling financially, we did a bit of an exercise over a 2-month period, so over February and March, just to see how much we were actually saving our customers in terms of when they brought their mortgage from their existing lender to Lloyd's TSB. The average saving was £250 a month, which obviously is really helping those customers' finances. And we did have an offer on which runs out on the 8th of April, where we're giving customers £500 cash back on top of that. And just to give you an idea on the rates we're offering, our headline rate is 1.89%. Now, some of the standard variable rates out there that customers are on are in the region of 4%, 5% and 6%. So we are really, really helping our customers manage their finances better with that. With regards to remortgage as well, we do cover the legal and the valuation fees. So there's no upfront cost for our customers to transfer their mortgage from their existing lender. Just in terms of buy-to-let, just to give you an overview on that. So the maximum buy-to-let lending we can do is 3 properties, up to £2 million. And we have an affordability calculation within that we have to adhere to, because usually the rental income will cover those mortgage payments. So there is an example on the screen, but basically it's a hire of either 125% of the mortgage interest at the initial product pay rate, or 125% of the mortgage interest at a notional rate of 5%. So that's how we work out the affordability. But just in terms of what else we do, in terms of helping, we have got an award-winning lender hand scheme. What we're actively trying to do is help Britain prosper and get people on the property ladder, so in terms of first-time buyers. What the lender hand scheme allows people to do is just put a minimum 5% deposit in, with the parents helping out with the additional 20%, and what that does is go into a savings account where they get a good rate of return on that. So it just means you're not actually gifting the deposit and not actually getting that back. The second one is a local lender hand scheme, which we have been actively working with the local authorities in South Yorkshire on. What this allows, again, first-time buyers to do is just put the minimum 5% deposit, but the local authority will give us an indemnity. So they basically put the deposit in. The Rotherham Council and Sheffield Council have both refused to join this scheme at this moment in time. So we're now working on Doncaster, but we are still in talks with Rotherham and Sheffield just to keep that going. The latest one to join up is Derbyshire County Council, and we've already seen some success from that in sort of South Sheffield, really. And the last scheme that we're actively trying to help is the government backed Help to Buy scheme. Again, for first-time buyers and also home movers, so they only have to put a 5% deposit down, and the 20% deposit will be funded by the government. So again, just trying to help the property market moving. And basically what you get from us, just on the last slide, is that the bank are really about deepening relationships with our customers. And so what we're actively doing is making sure that our remortgage rates are in the top 3 position on the competitor tables. And we're actually looking at those on a daily basis to make sure we remain in that place. As I mentioned, we've got the award-winning mortgage schemes on lender hand and local lender hand, and also the government-backed schemes. And similar to Adrian's team, you do get a personal mortgage and protection advisor, and they see the application through right from application and right through to the completion stage. So there's no back office team that are issuing employees' references and issuing the offers. The mortgage advisor does everything, and you do get their direct number. And that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.